Okay, hot topic here. I'm not gonna appear on screen or anything like that. We're just gonna stare at this at this promotional poster. And did I like it? Yes, I did. I did very much enjoy it. I love the little details with Adam City, or like it was Shady Sands. Um, I've thoroughly enjoyed, again, all the details and how much effort went into creating these sets and how accurate they are. Um, and My only complaint is, of course, it's going to be something trivial. Is again the I don't even want to say it. It's so cringe. It feels like forced diversity in some cases. Say with the lead roles. That's as much as I'll say about it. Um, but some other people like that. That's fine. Um, some people like their chocolate with their vanilla. Personally, I don't. So, you know, that's fine. Live and let live. Um, oh my gosh, how do I? I can't even get over that. I said fucking nigger in a fucking YouTube video. Like, come in a movie review. Freaking. Oh my Lanta. Oh man. I can't even. Oh man. Um, it doesn't feel like the knights would treat their squires like that. Um, and especially the scribes. That kind of behavior. I feel like that was portrayed. Was not faithful to the video game, but it's very hard to adapt a video game into a movie. Like look at what happened with Doom. Um, and I liked Doom as a movie, surprisingly, but my taste in movies is all over the place. It really is. And again, after all these years, and especially, I know, I feel like this is tangential. It was something's weird, something's in the air or whatever. Um, and I'm not gonna relate this to other projects. But I'll imply to them, or lead to them. Um, it, what else? What else was I gonna say? The Vault Dwellers. Yeah, that's pretty normal of what Vault Co was devising. Um, they came up with some really devious and monstrous things. The Yao Guai at the beginning of the series was is it was not. I think it should have knocked him around a bit more, but there's again plot and so on and so forth. Because the Yao Guais in the game are not just monsters; they will freaking kill you. And then um and then the big muties and the super mutants, and then showing the other mutants, like the human centipede thing. Freaking gross. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of potential here. I like that they're going to involve New Vegas. I've played three of the Fallout games, so three New Vegas and four. I didn't play 76. I seen some pieces of it, and by that time I was like, nah, this is it for me. because there's just so much content, and there's so much you can do. Fallout 4 was really huge, and I played 3 and the expansions, Anchorage included. So at least I'm well versed in this universe, and I very much enjoyed it because of the exploration aspects, and the treasure hunting aspects, and then the crafting was cool. I wonder if they'll get into that, or say like the no, no, I don't think the character attributes really apply. But there was, of course, they hinted at cloning and genetic engineering, and of course, I love the retro futuristic style of, and I always really enjoyed the retro versions or envisionings by concept artists about the future and how wrong they are, you know. But the only thing that prevents progress or unity is harmony itself. Not eHarmony, but harmony itself is what drives people to kill each other. Because it's gluttony breeds contempt, not familiarity, um, and too much of a good thing. It's like you get so disconnected into this fantasy world, and especially that's the way it was, is this idyllic thing, and then Vaultco wants to make a sale, so they do some the good old disaster capitalism thing, and they create the problem, and yeah, that's it. But that's like psychopathy and stuff like that. I just I don't know. I just want to stick to the series. This is a good starting point, and when people are ripping Halo in comparison, and I think Halo was another tough one to make into a series, um, without retreading the same waters as with the cut scenes and so forth, with like the Covenant and then the Brood, um in the rings, and then just the whole Spartan program in itself is more than enough material. um and I stopped watching Halo about maybe halfway through. I gave it some respect. um I think I think they'll learn some lessons, and make it a little bit better. Again, by staying faithful and to the source material, because that's what people loved in the first place. They don't want and don't need any ham-fisted, um, force-fed politics in universes that don't ascribe to these things. It's when it's cultural superiority and trying to alter the current culture, instead of trying to maintain a little bit of disbelief, right? The suspension of disbelief, and a little bit of fantasy, and not escapism, right? Not escapism. A little bit of fantasy, little bit of disbelief, a little bit of doom and gloom and drama, but on the silver screen, not in real life, right? This is the veil of civilization, and we want to be reminded of things that are scary, but not so scary as to give us nightmares or to give our children nightmares. But that's the point of Fallout. Fallout it is one of the most interesting video game series that you could ever sit down and play. It really is. All credit to every single person that has ever been involved with the title. Um, so here I am, just trying to cheer myself up a little bit, staring at this Black Mirror here. Um, yeah, it was good. I think it got greenlit for a second season. Let's see what they come up with and how they adapt the storylines, especially if they bring about the Institute and the other vault dwellers and the seriously messed up vaults. This there's bodies, it's the gore factor, is gonna go through the roof. I'm telling you, it's gonna put the Walking Dead to shame with the kind of stuff that they were doing in these vaults. It's atrocious. you know you expect it's just oh my gosh. To those of you who are not initiated into the Fallout universe, yeah, you're in for a ride. Anyways, end of this movie, not movie review, TV series review. Thank you for making it. Just keep trying. The shit's not always gonna stick. um I think again, the power armor needs to be more weighty, right? The T1000, or not the big armor. It's nearly impossible to lift by oneself, like if you get knocked over. And again, they needed the cranes in order to lift them. Just some minor details, but what do I know? If I was on the artistic design, um, yeah, maybe I would be useful. I don't know. We'll see what happens with what they come up with. All the better to them.